So I'm going to give this show another shot. Last season was terrible. I gotta be honest. I could not get through it. I tried, I couldn't. Because, you know, for me, when I've watched a show for so long, I'm a loyal fan. I really, really am. I'm a loyal fan to what I like. I couldn't stick with this show. It just wasn't good. It was so poorly produced. And then I hated that Evelyn and Takaro, or whatever, Jackie's daughter storyline. I hated that because I felt like it was something too deep and too inappropriate. I told you, I don't like when these reality TV shows get too real and they start going into people's lives like that. Like, no, give me the shade, drama, fabulous dresses, or for this show, fabulous boots, because they can wear a nice boot. The outfits, keep them in your prayers, but the boots, the shoes, they know how to work a shoe, okay? That's what I was tuning in for. Just a little insider tea about what it was like to be a basketball wife. But when that whole, you know, my daughter, I abused her, my son, my grandson was set on fire, something, whatever it was, I was like, this is giving me Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm out. So I'm going to give it a shot again. I'm going to do a good 3 episodes. If they can't pull me in by then, I'm bailing again. Let's get into it. Goat yoga. So listen, I'm a sanitary sister, okay? I am not for filthy places. I can't do funk. I can't do dirt. It ain't me, right? But this goat yoga seems interesting. My only problem is having animals walk on me. You know what I mean? But it's something that, I don't know. It's something that I will like do once and be like, I did that. So I'm thinking about doing it because there's a place out here in LA that does it, and I'm thinking about doing it. I might vlog that. Let me know if you'll be interested in watching like a vlog of me doing goat yoga. I think I may check it out. I really, really do, because this is the thing. I wanted to take Richard Simmons' aerobics class that he had, and this was before like all that drama happened to him when he got sick and disappeared. And now he doesn't do it anymore, right? We can't even find him. And I regret not taking the class when I had several opportunities to do it. And I don't want to do the same thing with goat yoga. So I'm just like, you know what? If it's available, I might as well go do it before it's not available anymore and I regret it. So let me know if you'll watch something like that. I'll film the whole thing if I can, and give you guys an insider look on goat yoga. I sound so LA. Yeah, they pay me well out here. I gotta do what I gotta do. If you want me to be East Coast, pay me, Philly. Oh, wait, do you see my fan? Oh, shoot, am I doing it the right way? Damn it, only drag queens can do this. Oh, it was wrong. Damn it. Nikki, I'm gonna get this. Nope, there it is. Wait, this is so sad. No, how do the queens? Oh, there it is. Yes. You know what? I can't stand Jackie. I got liposculpture, so I'm trying to be healthy and take care of my body. What? Like, it's always people who get like all these surgeries, so it's just like, now I'm really into fitness and health. No, you want a surgery. Stop it. Like, I cannot stand it. It's always, and they sell you like a dream online. All those Instagram models have gotten surgery, guys. It is what it is. But they kill me when they get all this work done and then they become like health gurus. If I had the coin, I wouldn't do it. I keloid. I can't do surgery. So I just gotta eat right and work out. But I'm just like, oh, you got liposuction, so all of a sudden now you're healthy? Okay, sis. So what Malaysia was trying to say is, I now live in Atlanta, but they paid me to come out here and do the show. So I'm doing my job. Thank you so much. This is why I'm filming with Jackie, because nobody else would. Insider tea. Read between the lines, guys. So the goats poop everywhere. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go now. If enough of you want me to do it, I'll still go and do it. But right now, I'm on the fence. Really on the fence. Leaning towards no. It's up to you. Let me know. What do I get myself into? Jackie, what was the big deal? Like, you went to goat yoga. You saw the goats jumping on people. Oh, gosh. I hope she's not going to be extra this season. I like Jackie when she's Jackie. When she's just being extra for camera time, it's, ugh. For me, it's just uncomfortable to watch because I'm watching her trying to act, and it's not going well. So I'm like, girl, like, especially she almost threw that goat on a wall. That lady who I think was the owner was not happy with how Jackie was acting. She almost damaged her goods. Like, she threw that poor baby baby goat. Gosh, she already getting on my nerves, and we are what, 2 minutes in? This is going to be rough, guys. Maybe I'm such a prude. But I was really happy that Shawnee was getting into the weed business. I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, you know, black people and black and brown people have suffered the most because of like weed, right? Concerning the selling of it. I feel like if we're going to make it legal now, then we need to be first in line since our communities are the ones that suffered the most. And I was all gung-ho. Then she was like in it with her son. I'm like, how old is he? But I think it's smart. I think it's smart. I think if that's something that you can do legally, get into it. Get into it, because that business is going to take off. There are the same rich white people who put us in prison because of it are now profiting from it, which is the only reason why it's becoming legal. It has nothing to do with poor people or minorities. Like, it's all because rich people want to get more money and they found a way to do it. Same thing happened with alcohol. It was illegal back in the day, but all of a sudden rich people were just like, I could get more money, and you know, more money than I already have if I just sell this liquor to the poor people. And that's exactly what's happening. So I'm just like, if you can get into it, black people, Hispanic people, poor people who have suffered from it, get into it. Get into it. So I like what she's doing. I'm all for it. Get your money, get your coin, give back. Work, weed, Empress. Could I do it? Nah. I couldn't be a legal trap queen because I couldn't even be an illegal one. I feel bad for Evelyn. I really, really do. Man, I thought she had the right one this time. Athletes, y'all gotta break the cycle of all of y'all cheating. Like, come on. I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe having all this money and just access to women that you didn't have before, where you didn't have this money. But it's like, what's going on with your heart? Like, I don't understand. I hate the fact that so many of them cheat, and it's just like, this is what they do. And I feel bad for her because I felt like this was the one, like she finally found the one after that whole Ocho Cinco thing. Like, that was horrid. And I was happy that she was having, I don't know, I was happy that she was on the come up, but to see her back in this situation. But is she going to be old Evelyn now that she doesn't have to be like a baseball wife? Because, you know, you got a baseball wife, those are the richest ones. Like, out of all the athletes, baseball players make the most money. So those are like the upper echelon of like athletes, right? So you got to hold yourself and carry yourself a certain way, because you can't be getting down and dirty and grimy like them basketball and football wives. You got to really hold it together and keep it, you know, cute when you in them baseball wife streets. So now that she's a free agent, catch, maybe we'll get the old Evelyn. I don't want the old Evelyn climbing on tables and fighting people. I want the shady, quick-witted Evelyn. If we can get that without the fighting, we're going to have a good season. So I'm kind of over the whole Jackie and Evelyn and Takara, her daughter situation, right? But if we're going to get that messy child on this show, then I'm all the way back in, okay? If I can get her side of the story, not from Instagram, not from Evelyn, what is going on? If we're going to go there, if we are going to go there, then count me in. Shawnee, you better put her coming into the show and the season preview or something, because if you don't let us know that this chick is coming in by episode 3, you're going to lose a lot of people, because so far it's kind of dry. Let's see. Still watching. I don't know if it's how Jennifer is delivering it, but I'm just not believing this storyline with the ex being a stalker. You know, first of all, it just, that headline that they showed seemed like something that the publicist will leak, you know, to drum up drama so people could be watching for her on this season. And then all of these scenes where he's not in it, not even a showing of him walking in, like, I don't know, it's just, it's not believable to me. And just how she's acting, like, I don't get it, somebody who is afraid or in fear. And, you know, Jennifer has been dry on the season since she's been a part of this franchise, but I don't know, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I feel like it's just storyline, and it's just not believable to me. It just seems really staged. What do you guys think? Does it look staged to you? Because it damn sure looks staged to me. Malaysia comes from an athlete family. I had no idea. Like, both of her cousins are like basketball players. One is like legendary and the other one, I guess he getting up there. I had no idea. So she seems more legitimate to me. It's her family she's involved. She's not, I don't feel like she was somebody who was like searching for an athlete. I feel like it was just around her and it just happened. That makes more sense. That's the kind of basketball wife I'm like interested in, because I feel like it's somebody who was kind of just in that lifestyle other than someone who was chasing it. Guys, also, how do you feel about Cece? I don't know. I feel like she's doing the most for me. I feel like she's doing the most. She seems very opportunistic. Just from this one scene, I don't know. I got a bad taste. I was going to say in my mouth, but I just got a bad feeling about Cece. I really, really do. Just from what I've seen of her, she just seems like she was ready for this moment and ready for a come up in Byron, and she got it, and now she's got to come up on this show. That's what I'm getting. I could be wrong, but just her scenes. And speaking of twerking, remember how I broke this now? I'm like, this is your first scene and you're already giving us all this information? You want it too badly. Never works out well for those kind of girls. Never. You know what? I finally am at this place where I like Tammy and her younger bae. I really do. Before I was just like, he's so much younger than her, and he's like putting her body through all kinds of hell trying to make her get pregnant when it's just not happening. And I was one of the people who was just like, let it go, Tammy. This isn't working. Especially like when you get with somebody who is younger, especially when you're a woman of a particular age and you get with a younger guy who wants kids. That's like a definite like get out, because you can't give him that. You know what I mean? But he seems to be okay at this point with her not being able to bring forth life, his seed, you know what I mean? So they seem to be in a good place. She seems to be happy. Girl, go for it. Girl, go for it. But they're talking marriage, and I'm like, you sure? Because him wanting a baby doesn't go away. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I'm starting to like them, because last season I was like, no, get out. But he's hanging around, and I don't see opportunistic from him, because I don't think he's really turned this into anything for himself. Like, I don't see him out on social media and like in front of paparazzi trying to like get attention. He seems to really be here for her, and her kids are okay with him. And the kids are the first sign. If they can't pick up nothing negative, because, you know, parents are always blinded by looks and features and, you know, just physical things. Kids always see right away. But he seems like the real deal, so I like them together. I just don't want her to walk down this aisle thinking it's going to be forever, when wanting a child is a big deal in relationships. If you are with a partner who does not want a child, get out, because it's just, or can't give you a child, like, or won't do the necessary things to bring forth a child from your loins, because that's what it is. He doesn't want to adopt. He wants a child that has his DNA and her DNA, and that's not possible right now, because I don't think they got the coin to really do that. I'm gonna be real with you. Having a surrogate and also creating a child and essentially a petri dish, that's hella expensive. Like, you have to pay a boatload of money just to even get the child to create it, because you got to get the doctors and the scientists, you got to pay them what they're worth. Insurance ain't covering it. Then you got to pay for that to be inseminated into a person who can carry the child. Then you also have to extract multiple eggs, you know what I mean, and multiple semen or whatever to make this child. You also have to insert the petri dish kind of baby multiples into this woman to see which one is going to hit. It's expensive. It really, really is expensive. So I don't think they got that kind of coin. So I don't know. I know of far too many relationships that have broken up because people have wanted different things concerning children. And this may be one of them. And I'm just like, girl, protect your heart. Protect it. Have fun, but protect your heart. It's the same thing I was telling Carol in The Real Housewives of New York with Adam. Have fun, but protect your heart. Stay woke, Tammy. Stay woke. So Evelyn and Tammy are on the outs again. I can't. Pick a season and just stick with what relationship we're going to get. Like, every season we go through the same thing. They start off as friends and then they become enemies, and they come back in and they're enemies and they become friends again because they want to all team up against the new girl. I'm sick of it. They got to mix this up. If they get another season, we got to get something different. It's the same storylines. That's why we all checked out last season. We want something fresh and new and different. Maybe you just got to recast this, but I feel like they all are so prideful. They want to be a part of it. And then Shawnee's probably a good friend. She want to keep on giving her friends checks. I don't know, but I'm just like, this is tired already. First episode, and we're still rehashing the same storylines that did not work previous seasons. Guys, I'm trying. Evelyn and Jennifer showed up to this New Orleans party hoping to snag something young and rich, and all they got was old and 401k. That's what they get. They're looking around like, oh, he's up there. That's what y'all get. Why don't y'all, I don't know why they keep on trying to stay within the athlete pool. They need to get out of that. Y'all need to start dating just, listen, we're in the season of Meghan Markle, okay? Start looking for barons and princes and stuff. Why are y'all over here trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel of this athlete pool? You've done it. Move on to something else. Get out of entertainment altogether. Y'all need to get some real money, some old money. Jump into those kind of communities, because this one, y'all done enough. Too many people know about y'all in these communities. Get out. Get out. Yeah, I can't rock with Evelyn on this one. Like, I still feel like she was at fault with the whole Jackie situation and her daughter. I thought that she was wrong for getting involved in that. And I felt like she was wrong for keeping it together. And we have the situation where they're both together at this New Orleans party. She is saying negative things about Jackie, giving her side eye, not saying anything to her. And I'm like, why are you keeping this going? Especially if it was 6 months ago. You're mad at her for something that she said about your daughter 6 months ago, but you're not dealing with the fact that she would have never said those things or went there with you if you were not getting into her own personal relationship with her daughter. That relationship is strained, and you got in there and made it even more strained and brought it to social media. So, like, you're not right in this situation to hold this kind of offense towards someone when you created such a hell for them within their own family. Like, I'm not understanding this high horse that she's sitting on when she is responsible for this drama. And then I also don't like the other ladies not really calling her out on it because they like her more than they like Jackie. It's clear favoritism, and I do not like it. And Malaysia is on the outs because she called it out concerning those ladies, and they didn't want to hear it from her. So all of a sudden she became somebody who was a non-factor because they were siding with their friend in her mess. That's not how you're a friend to someone. You let them know when they're wrong. You let them know when they need to get stuff right. You don't sit up there and support their poor behavior, especially when the world is watching. I get what Jackie's daughter was doing, right? By trying to, you know, extend some kind of olive branch to make some kind of peace between Jackie and Evelyn while they're on the show. Because at the end of the day, that's her mom, and she wants her to be portrayed a certain way on the TV show. However, her mother didn't want her to do it, and it looks like she betrayed her mom by going and speaking to someone and not really, I'm not saying she didn't have her mom's back, but she made it seem like she was the problem in the clip that was shown. So I don't think that she did as much good as her mother would have wanted her to do in that situation. So I feel like she kind of needs to stay out of it because she's also on the outs with her sister and they have beef. So it's looking like she's not going for the right reasons. Like, I know she wants her mom to look good on TV, but she also has her own kind of agenda, and it's just, I don't know. I would have rather her stayed out of it and not even speak on it if she's going to speak in that manner, because the way she was speaking, it made it seem like Evelyn was right in feeling that way, and her mom was very remorseful for how she was acting. And I watched the season, and I felt like Jackie was right in her actions, although you didn't like how she went about it, and she's not a fan favorite or a favorite on the show. I don't care about that. I felt like Evelyn was extremely wrong for getting involved with her daughter that she has a strained relationship with. Bottom line. Bottom line. So I feel like her daughter was just trying to make it easier for her mom to film on this show, and I think she kind of made it a bit worse because it gave Jackie something to rev up about wrongly. Like, she was over there assuming all types of things that was happening, and it was just like, and getting all out of herself like you know Jackie does, and it just did not look well for her. And I felt really bad because it was kind of like spearheaded by her daughter. Oof. messy. So the episode basically ends on this Tammy and Evelyn beef that I don't believe. I just don't believe it. I didn't believe it last season. I don't believe it now. I think they're all friends. I think they're just trying to create drama till something real happens. That's what they do. They film until something really natural and organic happens and they follow that storyline. So I'm just not believing what I'm seeing here. And so far, this episode was really dry. I was grasping at straws here trying to find something interesting to talk about because I've been a loyal viewer of this show and I want to give it a chance. I am going to hold out for 3 episodes. If it doesn't really rock for me, I can't do it because there's nothing interesting to watch. Like, they're not bringing anything. I don't feel like they're putting in the work, and the casting is always so poor, especially when they bring in the new people. It's just like, these girls are all friends. They're not going to get into it. You know what I mean? So when you bring in these new girls that are still really close and then, you know, making Jackie this crazy character, Malaysia on the outs because she, you know, defends her at times. I'm sick of it. It didn't work last season. It's not going to work now. Bring us somebody who will really give us something. They don't have to be associated with the basketball community. They don't have to be a basketball wife at this point. They just have to be someone who will give us a good show. I'm not saying I want them to fight. I just want to believe this drama, and I just don't believe it. However, the season trailer does look interesting. I don't know if they are just picking up a couple clips from like one really good episode, but I'll stick with it and see. The new girls seem like they may bring a little something, but I'm not sure. I feel like it may not be as organic as we will want it to be interesting. But let's see what they bring. Let's give it a shot. I know I will. How did you guys feel about this episode? Let me know in the comment section below. I wasn't really feeling it, but it's the first episode, so I'm hoping they can get it together somewhere during this season. I'll stick with it for a minute. Will you stick with it? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, because after episode 3, if they ain't giving me nothing, ladies and gents, I'm out. So that's it for me. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you for the following episode of Basketball Wives LA. Whatever. You get the drift. Bye, guys.